Jared, how you doing today? How was New York?
New York was great. Went to see the concert. You know who the is?
You told me last week. I haven't looked into their stuff yet, though. I need to.
I recommend their album Mind Bomb.
Okay.
It's literally the best album ever made. It's incredible. But
What kind of music is it?
I mean, if you were getting CDs off a Columbia House back in the 80s, it would be modern rock, right?
Okay.
Alternative. The is a guy named Matt Johnson, and he's really the only constant in the band. He's had a bunch of band members over the years. I think he started in 1981 when he was 19 years old, and had an album in 83, one in 86, one in 89, one in 93. Then there was an album in 2000, and then nothing for 20 plus years, and just came out with another album. It's just incredible. It was a bucket list item. It's like my favorite band of all time. I'd never seen them live, and it was incredible.
Yeah, where was it? What venue?
The Beacon Theater in New York.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
Yep.
How's the book signing? Did it go good?
Book signing was good. Yeah, had about 30 or 40 people there. Yep. Sold 44 books, so that was good.
Yeah, for sure. So did you have to ship some back?
Yep. Ship some back.
44 is not bad, though.
Yeah, that's not bad. I wish there were some more people. I mean, I know some people kind of bailed at the last minute, but it was still a good turnout. It was good.
All right, let's dive into the market headlines this week. First up, your boy Elon Musk offers $1 million daily prize for signing his petition. I don't know if you've seen this, but basically he says that he plans to award $1 million a day to a randomly chosen voter who has signed his petition pledging to uphold the rights to free speech and to bear arms, stepping up his efforts to boost Donald Trump's presidential prospects. So, I mean, Elon's pretty much all in on Trump, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I talked about it on this podcast or another podcast, but most billionaires don't do this, right? You know, if they participate in politics at all, they donate very quietly and stay out of the limelight. They don't want to become a target. Elon has made himself a huge target. And if he is wrong and if Trump loses, he is in deep shit. You know,
that was my next question. I was going to ask you, what happens if Trump loses? How screwed is Elon?
He is totally screwed. I mean, he's not that screwed. I mean, ultimately the government needs SpaceX, right? So he is, in a sense, he's kind of hedged, but yeah, he is totally screwed. I don't know if you saw his comments on regulation. But apparently with SpaceX, I guess he's regulated by NOAA because, the rockets fall into the sea.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they made him do a study on whether a rocket would hit a shark.
Yeah. No, I think I saw you tweeted something about that. And then it was now it's whales or something. It's what?
So then it was whales. And then he had to do a study on whether a rocket exploding underwater would hurt the hearing of a whale. And he's look, I can't make a rocket that turns into a submarine.
It's insane. That almost seems like that's a fake story.
I think that's a real story.
That's insane. I mean, but what do you make of the legality of this thing with him offering $1 million to potential voters? That doesn't seem legal.
I don't know. I mean, because he's not offering them money to vote. He's offering them money to sign a petition, right?
Yeah, but he's kind of incentivized people to register. So I don't know. It's a little shady.
I mean, for him, it's 20 million bucks.
Anyway, let's get into some stock stuff here. The S&P 500 is set to grind higher toward the 6,000 milestone. This year's furious rally in U.S. stocks is poised to extend into the final stretch of 2024, even as the U.S. presidential election looms as a major wild card, according to the latest Bloomberg Markets Live Pulse survey. What are your thoughts on the S&P flirting with 6,000? Does it hit that milestone by the end of the year?
It was at 59.10, I think, this morning. It's down now. I mean, it's 1.5%, so I mean, it could get there in a day, for sure by the election. It's pretty incredible. I mean, today I can tell you what's happening today is that the bond market is getting just obliterated, and it's stocks are now starting to pay attention to the bond market, and they're selling off because of rates. So that's a first. So I've been super bearish on bonds, and that's working out.
And gold climbs to a record as Mid-East U.S. election drive haven demand. So, what are your thoughts on gold right now? Hit a record high today, I believe.
Yeah, what's actually more interesting than gold is silver. Like silver was up 6% on Friday, and it seems to be on the verge of breaking out or breaking out. If it does break out, it's probably going to run to $50. Like silver is, I should, it's funny because I don't own a huge amount of silver. I should probably own more. Gold, like there's no resistance, like there's no technical resistance. It's probably got like a clear path to 3,000. Gold is already up about 40% this year, which is crazy.
That is
Like
nuts.
that's going to make the awesome portfolio look really good. So
Yeah. And then we've got Bitcoin, which was flirting with 70,000 after a $2.4 billion inflow into ETFs. It's pulled back to under 67 now. I saw you reposted Tony Greer's poll, though, on Twitter, where he wrote, "Now to the end of the year, I'd rather be long, and the choices are gold, silver, Bitcoin, and the S&P, with Bitcoin getting 55% of the vote." What do you make of this Bitcoin bullishness ahead of these other assets?
that's 55% idiots.
Yeah.
That's the wrong choice. Gold is going to go up no matter who gets elected, whether it's Kamala Harris or Trump. Bitcoin is going to go up if Trump gets elected, but it's gonna get whacked by like 15% if Kamala Harris gets elected. So, in like I would, just for that reason, I would much rather be long gold going into the end of the year.
Right.
So I don't know. Bitcoin, people are all excited about again. I can't get excited about it. So
It's all over the place.
yeah.
All right. In the week ahead, we got a ton of earnings this week, including Tesla and Boeing on Wednesday. And we also have initial jobless claims for the week ending October 19th on Thursday, with 240K expected. Last was 241K. Anything else you're looking at? Any other earnings? I know we got our boys over at Philip Morris this week, Verizon, UPS. There's a ton of them.
Honestly, I don't pay a huge amount of attention to earnings. I don't. Um, like it's funny because I have that stock Kava in the portfolio. Bought Kava at about $100. It's trading like 133 right now. I bought it and I didn't even realize that earnings were like 3 days later, and I'm like, oh boy, like this is this is gonna be a crapshoot. But it went up 25% on earnings. I've never been like, look, my career has always been like a derivatives and macro guy and an index guy. Like I've never really done a lot of single stocks in my career. I never traded single stock equity or options. So like my whole career, I've just never been trained to pay attention to earnings. I'm just more of an index guy.
Have you ever been to one of those Kava restaurants?
No, I'm actually, I'm probably going to go in December because apparently there's one near the club. So I'll probably check it out. But yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be good.
I've heard good things. I haven't been to one either. I saw one in DC last time I was there, I believe. But yeah, I don't think there's one near me.
Yeah, I mean, really the biggest challenge for them is there's so much growth priced into the stock. They have to execute and actually grow, like they have to expand by 30-40% a year to make that work. So,
well, what else you got going on? Any upcoming travel, book signings you want to plug? Anything?
The next book signing is in Nashville, October 30th at a restaurant called Villa Castriati, which is at 300 Commerce Street. It's going to be from 4 to 6 p.m. That's a Wednesday. So if you're in the Nashville area, October 30th, come on out to Villa Castriati. I personally am going to New Orleans on Thursday. Just a fun trip with a bunch of buddies of mine. Then I come back. I have a speaking gig in Charleston on Monday. Then I'm going to Nashville from Tuesday until Sunday. And then I come back for a few days. and I go to West Virginia at the end of the week. So,
And you're all over the place.
yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing people and stuff, but this is. I basically, my eyes were bigger than my stomach. I booked too much travel for the fall, and I'm teaching, and I'm trading, and it's just a lot. So,
It's a lot.
yeah.
You'll be in Nashville for Halloween, though. That should be hilarious.
Yeah. I'm not bringing a costume. I mean, I kind of already am a costume. So
I think our next podcast actually will be going out on Halloween.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to wear some costumes or something. I don't know.
Cool.
All right.
Any more comments on night moves?
I need to leave a review. That's all I'll say.
Yeah,
I'm done with it.
Review.
But yep.
There is one 1-star review.
I actually read that. That was an insane review because it wasn't even about the book.
No, not that one.
That one was dumb, though.
That one got deleted. There's actually there's a real one.
Yeah, I actually reported that other one. I was like, this isn't about the product. It was so dumb.
So, but there is a real one, and it's a legit criticism of the book. Like, unlike a lot of people who they post their good reviews on Twitter and they're like, yes, the book is so awesome, look at me. I actually like to take the L, and I like to talk about the bad reviews. So the bad review came from a guy who said that the book is depressing and full of self-destructive losers. So that's a legitimate criticism. It's kind of a depressing book. It's pretty dark. I write dark fiction, and a lot of the characters in these stories are engaged in self-sabotage. That's actually true. So it's not very uplifting. If you're looking for a happy book, this isn't a happy book. If you're looking for great literature, great storytelling, then this is for you.
I guess it's preference, but I don't think a dark collection makes a book bad. It's just different.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will get on leaving that review. And Jared, I will talk to you here soon. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Later.